have a few questions here. For example, can I do Maariv from a smartphone on Shabbos when it's about to start immediately after sunset?
No, let's step back. So Maariv on Shabbos, it's Maariv you pray only after the Shabbos ends. So whatever time in your location Shabbos ends, only after that you can start Maariv. But since Shabbos ended, right? So you just said you have to say, blessed is the one who separated the holy from mundane, from secular. Sometimes they say secular, right? And then you make in this with this statement you make a separation. So you said, for me, Shabbos is over. I'm still going to do Havdalah, right? Separation on a candle, and I'm going to drink some beverage. I'm going to do it later. But for now, since I want to use the smartphone.
Yeah. So I don't understand, because if on Shabbos Maariv, you already are going to say the Amidah that is for weekday. I'm pretty
sure. Exactly. No, what's up, sir? In a fourth blessing of the Amidah, there is a Havdalah. So if you see there is Havdalah like in a gray box, so they say that's what we say on a Shabbos night. It is true when Shabbos ends. I agree with you. But before you start, before you say this word, you have to turn on your phone, and you're not allowed. And we said before that Shabbos continues until you said that's it, it's done. Time is no matter. You have to say, okay, Shabbos is over. You have to say it explicitly, Shabbos is over, at least for now.
So what would be the ideal time to say Maariv on when Shabbos is supposed to
exactly end? Okay. So you have to look at this application that I send you, this mizmoney.com, and it says like 3 times when the Shabbos ends. So you can go by the most lenient one if you want. It's by us. I'm not sure about you, so I don't want to, like in US approximately. There are three opinions the most followed. So one is 45 minutes, one is I think 52 minutes, and one is 72 minutes. So the 72 minutes is the most stricter. So that's what our custom is. We go by 72 minutes. But basically, many schools, they go by 45 minutes, and it's there is nothing wrong with that. You understand? So after this 45 minutes is over, when it's in this application, it says in mizmoney.com, the Shabbos is over, even the most lenient, so there is no problem. You can, this lenient is a halachically approved.
So, but I don't get this, because on weekday I'm pretty sure you say Maariv directly after sunset, or there is another time.
No, you're right. Yeah, 100%. That's what we do on a weekday. But on Shabbos we say it is Shabbos until the nightfall. Even though when we accept Shabbos, you're right, 100%. We accept before the sunset, and from sunset until the nightfall, sometimes it's 1 hour. You're right, 40 minutes or whatever, like very long period of time. Depends where you're located in a globe. I agree with that, right? But still, the 100% Shabbos, according to everybody, it's with a nightfall, right? But this from a sunset until the nightfall is a questionable time. We call it Ben Hashemashos. Maybe it's day, maybe it's night. We do not know. And since we know the punishment for not keeping Shabbos is a death penalty, and it's biblical, in all of the cases of the biblical prohibition, we go to the stricter side, meaning stay away. You understand? So that's why we not only do it before the sunset. In the US, for example, we do it 18 minutes before the sunset, just to make sure if you're 1 minute late, 2 minutes, 5 minutes late, you still have enough time to do everything before Shabbos. In Israel, in Yerushalayim, the candle lighting, I think 40 minutes before the sunset, because they're closer to equator. So the sun set like this. And where I live, you go to the shul, the sun is still there for like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, you still have. You understand? So that's why you cannot assume things. So when I say time, I say by me, but you must check what is the time by you, wherever you live. You understand? So even in as we said before, so you can continue Shabbos until what? Until Tuesday. So all of these first 3 days of the week, they connected to Shabbos. So unless you did Havdalah, it's still Shabbos. You're not allowed to do any activities that are prohibited on Shabbos. So you must do Havdalah. You can. There are two Havdalahs. Since we're on the topic, I want to give you a little more information. Right? There are two Havdalahs. One is Havdalah when we say the blessed is he who separated holy from secular. Right? Okay. So when you say that, you can do all of the activities. You can drive your car. You can turn your light, turn off the light, heater, wash with hot water. There is no problem except eating and drinking. Right? And similar Havdalah, you're going to say, or similar different wording, you're going to say in the Maariv. When you pray Maariv, you say, as I said, in the fourth blessing of das, that you bless HaShem, that you thank HaShem that He gave us understanding. So you thank us for that He gave us understanding in Shabbos. Okay, that's it. You finish Maariv, everything is good. Then there is separate obligation to make a blessing on the candle, the actual candle, the actual wine, right? If you don't have wine, you can do it on beverage of the country. And beverage of the country, I mean, in your country, it could be tea, could be coffee, it could be some special drink that you can invite your neighbor for, right? So, I mean, special juice, whatever.
From whatever. To ask something about that, about the.
So let me finish. And the third thing that you make blessing on the bisumim, meaning on things that smell good. So, and only after this Havdalah, right, you're allowed to eat and drink. So basically, technically, if you're going to fast after Shabbos, if you're planning to fast, you can do Havdalah on wine, at least on without the candle and without the bisumim, on Tuesday until the nightfall. You understand? So that's why just because the time is over does not mean that that you can do whatever you want. So that meaning that you cannot turn your phone or turn your computer until you do some sort of Havdalah.
So about the national drink, if you have an open beer can you open it for Havdalah? Because it's not clear if this Shabbos ended or not.
Exactly. So still you need to say this line or pray this what is it? It's Maariv. So it must be some kind of Havdalah because we just said that there is a problem with opening the containers. There's a problem. So you have to say some kind of Havdalah, and then you can open and pour the beer. Yeah, beer is a good example. So, but I would say we have to check with beer because beer is not always kosher, right? So, for example, we know in US, beer from the big US manufacturers, right, that does not have any flavor, like regular beer, whatever they call it, regular flavor, it's kosher. But all of the imports from Europe, they say it's questionable. So unless we know that it is kosher, it is not kosher. In a sense, so you have to do your research and see what people do. So I mean, usually every country has a list for the tourists. Sometimes Chabad would have, if you go to Chabad of that place, right, they would have the information for tourists, and there you can find the list of the food that does not have a kosher stamp, but they're actually kosher to eat. Okay. Next question. Go ahead.
Another is so the minimum time to jump into the car to pray Maariv is 45 minutes on Shabbos.
So that's what I say in my place, but it depends where you are in the globe. They like where you the southern side, northern side, side it depends. So you have to check this application. I just said for where we live.
So it would be better to wait the more the better after 45 minutes.
Okay, so the strictest opinion that all of Hasidim hold and other people who wants 72 minutes. 72 minutes. That's it. So basically from 45 minutes, 72 minutes, not a big difference. And especially for people who goes to shul, so they in the shul where I go, they start after 45 minutes. By the time we finish all of this Maariv, and by the time I come home, it's 72 minutes. You understand? So for me, I mean, it's easy to keep. For others, maybe it's a little harder, but for me, it's easy to keep.
So there, for example, can you arrive to the shul on a car, or you will call a Mechalel Shabbos?
It depends what time they start. So some shuls that they extend the Shabbos, so they have this meal, the third meal of Shabbos, and they would extend. They would sing song and tell the story, tell Torah and stuff like that. It would go like after like in another 20-30 minutes. So in this case, of course, some people did not come for mincha. Usually people come for mincha. We pray mincha, then we go eat, and then we pray Maariv. Right? So it depends. In this shul that I go specifically, they start on a dot. So as soon as Shabbos ends, like I don't know, like 5:55, they would start 5:55. Immediately they start Maariv, which is, I mean, according to Halachos, they're not breaking any law. But in other shuls, they still sing songs and they'll still sit around and stuff like that. So in this case, yeah, if Shabbos is over, you say the blessed is the one who separated holy from mundane, and you can sit in a car and drive. There is no problem. So even though you did not pray Maariv, you have don't try it at home, but basically you have until the morning to pray Maariv. There is no problem, and until the sunrise. I mean, don't do it. I mean, the sages say you're going to go to sleep. I'm a little tired. I'm going to wake up in 2 hours. Guess what? You're not going to wake up in 2 hours. Guess what? Don't do it. But technically, if you know that you're going to wake up before the sunset, the sunrise, dawn, not the sunrise, before the dawn, you can still pray Maariv.